Mr. Barrett, welcome back for
Thank
the
you.
second
Good to
part
see
of the
ya.
lesson series.
Dude.
Number 2. Now, I know you went on vacation and everything, so this is going to be, a flashback in time for you, but we're just going to go over what we went over the first lesson with the full swing and stuff. Now, if you could just give me one thing that you remember and have worked on since the last time that I've seen you.
Well, ball positioning would have to be the first and foremost. I did move it up. You had me, you said it was too far back. I moved it up, and it definitely has made a difference and, more consistent, Distance-wise, roughly about the same, but I'm much more consistent. I'm hitting it, straighter, more accurate, like I said, more accurate. It just feels more comfortable.
Sure.
It's allowing me to come through the ball and not so much down on it.
Nice.
So I have less chili dips and, more nice smooth swing.
More fluid swing.
Yeah. No, it was really a good thing.
Good. And then since seeing you, how many times have you practiced since I've seen you? And you could include playing with practicing as well.
Probably 15 times.
15 times since the last time I've seen you. So
Yeah.
you've been getting out a lot more than you
Well,
were
we
recently.
play 3 to 4 times a week. I come out and practice at least 2 days in between all that. And then when I was out of town, we actually played when I was in Georgia.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
So you've been doing a lot of golf.
yeah, I've been doing a lot of golf.
Now that we're transitioning into chipping and stuff, you were talking before that this is a part of your game that you struggle the most with.
Yes.
If you have to say. What's your mindset around chipping? Do you have a philosophy? Say you're 10, 15 yards from the green. Is there a specific club you go to? Is there
Putter.
You like to putt. And you know what? That's a perfect answer because I was going to suggest something that kept the ball low, running, because a lot of the times we get these shots, a lot of people will pull out their 60-degree wedge and they'll try to throw something in the air, have it land, and do stuff like that. So I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah.
When you're around the green, do you use different clubs, or are you like a one? Like, do you use one and then maybe the putter?
Yeah.
It's one or the putter.
Yeah.
So what I like to see, especially when the pin's like in the back, so you have a lot of green to work with, like kind of like the putting method, is using a 9-iron, using an 8-iron, using a pitching wedge versus just your 56, versus just your 60, versus just the putter, just so you have different options around the green. Is that something that
tried.
you
My
have tried
problem is, for some reason, either I pull up or I get behind it. My problem has always been with chipping. It's being able to stay level and come through it, and I don't know why. I mean, I know what they say about the 9-iron and just take it like a putter.
Yeah.
I always scull it, and it always goes 8 miles past.
Okay, so
Okay, I mean, it's just the reality of it. That's why I can get as close with my putter from most places than most people can with wedges, and I trust it. It's what I've been doing for years.
Gotcha.
Would I like to be a better chipper? Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, the weird part is, I'm very good out of bunkers.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's just stuff like in this area.
And it's distance control.
Okay.
I don't have. I mean, if I hit it, it can go 10 yards or 25 yards.
Okay.
I don't have that distance control. That's
Gotcha.
where I struggle.
So you have really a good strategy around the green. It's really just executing the strategy, having the right technique to go about it. So what we'll focus on today is not so much what shots to hit in which position, but how to execute the shots, right? So the technique and working with stuff like that. Sound good?
Yeah. Cool. We're good.
Hopefully I pressed
And every one of those